Hello, hello, hello. Oh, hallelujah. Sorry. Just been trying to look through all that stuff and then also trying to sort out an audio issue at the same time. Still working on. Give me 2 seconds. Freaking Windows updates at the worst freaking time as well, I'll tell you. Hello there. Right, we're diving into RedSec. We're going to go have a look at that first. We are going to go check out everything else. I am going to be focusing on trying to get through the main part of Battlefield itself, but obviously now that Battle Royale is a part of the Battlefield experience, we'll be spending more time in there eventually at some point or another. When I haven't been able to make room for any extra streams this week, unfortunately, so this one's still locked in. We are doing the thing. Let's try that. Well, let's go and have a look. I played a few rounds last night. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Press R to edit favorite weapon. Favorites can be retrieved. Wait, what did that say? I need to read that. God damn it. So we're still waiting for players at the moment. Yeah. Okay. What did we do yesterday? I think I got an 8th place finish, 6th place finish. Okay, it's pretty good. First impressions overall. Let's see how it plays out. But yeah, like the Battle Royale part of this is not really kind of where my main interest is right now.
Let's rally on that RV point. Move! Rally on that location. Get over to that waypoint.
So, like Apex Legends, you deploy the entire squad. If they want to break, they can. What the flying fuck?
Need a medic! I'm hit!
Fuck it with a sledgehammer. God damn it. As far as I can tell, like, I need to double check. I don't know that we get our weapon loadouts per se in the same way that we would do in Warzone. But we can get a choice of weapons, right? Just randomly. And like, obviously, you know, Respawn's involvement. There is definitely some elements of Apex Legends have come across in the way they've structured everything. Still a squad hit. Armor regens after a certain amount of time. Yeah.
Medic!
It's like day one. So I mean, anything that you unlock in the main game, like it has no bearing on this at all. At the moment, I can't tell if that's a good or a bad thing. Oh my god. Painful to watch. There are definitely, like, so your rank still shows from main game Battlefield. I think I noticed last night and also a little bit earlier today is that there are an absolute ton of new players. So if you look at Battlefield as a whole, it's probably got even more new players than it did before. I know some people have jumped in with a more or less full squad already. That, as per usual, changes the experience a whole freaking bunch. Sort of my only concern with it is if we're totally reliant on randomized weapons and oh boy. Should give me an option to continue. 25th place. Okay, that's the worst. Has it just kept me in a party with these guys? This image reminds me of Al Mazrah a lot. Okay, different. Yeah, so this is a brand new player here. He's the jump leader as well. It's gonna be a lot of that. Like I don't know. I think it's exciting that they dropped it the way that they have. I think it's very cool that everyone's got a brand new.
And you guys got a mic on?
Got a brand new game to play as well. Hang on. I'll just leave it. Little does he know. I think they've had it ready to go in a sort of effort to kind of try and lock down the momentum that they've gained already with Battlefield right now. And again, it's not flawless, it's not perfect, but they are definitely gaining more attention and hype than they ever have done before. So I mean, what can you can blame them? They want to capitalize on that as much as they possibly can. Class system and that mechanic, I'm interested to see how that plays out. I think you are locked to having one of each. Don't know if you can have more than one of each. I need to check. Can I do that now? Yeah, we can. Okay, the reason I'm going engineer is that I think the engineer can use his welding tool to unlock goodies. Matchmaking doing wonders here. $9 or $100. We're not going to spend too long on this today. I know in theory that we're supposed to be really excited about it. I'm just like Warzone and COD and just battle royales in general. That was everything that we were doing whilst we were waiting on Battlefield to sort of get itself sorted out. And let's not talk about Battlefield 2042 any more than we have to. This is a concern. Wasn't expecting to be queuing to matchmake into a game already. Maybe we'll come back to that later. So that was Battle Royale Quads. Survive each round of Gauntlet by completing mission critical objectives and rising above the rest. Only one squad can claim victory. So it'd be interesting to see what the day one numbers are like. I have no. We're trying this game mode for the first time. This is part of my reluctance to try and sort of brute force extra stream sessions in at the moment as well. Because it would involve a lot of shifting things around at the moment, and then if I'm going to do that, I want to make sure that it's worth our time. What was he saying? What's up? Why leave lobby? It's a tough sell. Not gonna lie, it's a tough sell. Give this one more go. I think the challenge is for not only Battlefield 6 Battle Royale RedSec launching this week, but also for Arc Raiders. I think the Battle Royale and Extraction genres are kind of past their hype moments, if you like. They are just other game modes that people are very familiar with now, and they either like them or they don't. It's not kind of a thing where it's like, oh, have you seen this game mode? Let's go and try it. Let's go do it. I think Battlefield players, by and large, will mostly want to play Battlefield. I think Battle Royale players will be happy to come and give this a go. Okay. This lobby's looking a little bit healthier. Still 80 players required to fire up a lobby. We don't have any visibility on what the numbers have been like for like Warzone is the obvious one. Fortnite as well, I guess, is Fortnite, Apex Legends, what else have we got? One of the names of Battle Royales escaping me now. Warzone is the obvious one. And Apex Legends is another. And both of them have been struggling. And they're very... Well, they have been super popular in the past, but matchmaking wise, they've been struggling. Part of Warzone's solution to that was to introduce Warzone Casual, and Warzone Casual matchmakes with about 40 people and populates the rest with bots. And I've got a feeling, as much as that is to make it a more welcoming experience to newer players, which has been great for people that we know that had never played COD or even a Battle Royale before, and now it's all they do. I also think it speaks to maybe a technical challenge where they just couldn't matchmake people in. Like, they don't have the volumes of people that they need in there anymore. Let's try this again.
Now we need to find out what's going on, so keep comms open. You're cleared hot, so engage anything that moves.
Reference waypoint, move there now!
Alright, you're good to go for deployment. Post up.
Leaving formation!
There's pretty interesting comms wheel.
Move to that location.
Yeah, I like the way they've done that. That's pretty cool. Intel case.
Way to go.
PDW upgrade kit, airstrike. So you get kill streaks the same.
Knock out what you can.
There's a gadget over here. Could be useful.
How do I use the upgrade kits? Okay, so that's my armor plates. Okay, so oh, hang on. Upgrades. Right. Handling capacity. Interesting. So you can carry 2 primaries. Mini frag. Let's pick that up.
Mission available.
Like, I think the map looks good. The visibility looks good. I think there are some things which are shared when you loot them as well. So, like, the XP is shared.
You've got a new mission ready.
Feel dangerous here. You
So now, okay, so that's flashing again. So now I can upgrade that. Got a rocket launcher equipped.
Marking a redeploy spot.
It's all new and shiny and exciting. So there is a downed mechanic, so you have to finish people off as well. Where are they?
Check your mission.
Squad wipe. Okay. So if Apex Legends is sort of a model, you can see that in the way they're handling weapons and weapon upgrades at the moment. That's very Apex Legends the way they're doing that. Here's the Firestorm. So this is pretty cool. You cannot dip into this thing, hide for a bit, and then run out the other side. You will just die. I mean, that's pretty good. But not only that, the encroachment area. Oh. Marksman kit, anti-infantry deployable. There's because it's a firestorm. When it approaches, it gets hotter, and the hotter it gets, the more problematic it gets. RB ping vehicle trailer.
Get to that RV point. Move. Vehicle trailer at this location.
Can we open this? Sure, this is part of a mission. I haven't quite figured out how to do missions yet.
Hey, there's a gadget over here. Could be useful.
Started doing one yesterday, and then we found out that it actually requires 2 people to sort of be lining up an antenna together at the same time. Right, so I should be able to open this if I...
Got a mil-spec laptop nearby. Secure it, start the download, and pull the drive. You'll be exposed, so listen. Don't let your guard down.
Here's a rifle if you need one.
Solid job.
What the shit is that? That's an airstrike. Keep upgrading your weapons. So buildings are very destructible.
Marking mission objective.
I've seen clips already of people just dropping an entire skyscraper. Yeah, so I've got an airstrike at the moment. There's an artillery strike. But I mean, it's like they've obviously put some thought and care and attention into this as well, which is like they're not just doing one for the sake of doing one. They're hoping that it's going to be something good. So I mean, from that perspective, I'll give it credit. That's not freaking good.
Let's move. Feels dangerous here. Use caution.
Where did you get shot from, Sonny Jim? Alright, so data mission. Like, I'm assuming Gauntlet is like you have to focus the missions. I think doing the missions in this is similar to
RV on that position. Asset secured.
nice.
Set up.
Aim guided launch hits temporarily immobilized vehicles. So I think, yeah. I don't know that I've even unlocked this. Mission
Here,
rewards.
This location.
Ooh. Armor. White armor. What's that? Assault rifle kit.
Battle's just heating up.
anti-aircraft homing missile, and AR ammo. So that's like doing the contracts, basically.
This is for keeps.
That looks like it's getting closer. Remarkably so. Okay, so there's the inner ring.
Got a dangerous spot here.
This is one of those things where it's just going to take time. Time to figure out the map, time to figure out the mechanics, time to figure out the weapons.
Mission available.
Cracked him. Cracked him. Barely frickin' see him. That's one down. Play it up. So now,
Squad mate is standing by for redeployment. Bring him in.
by calling that airstrike,
Roger that. Here it comes. Check your mission.
that's not bad. What do you have? It's got better LNG than I've got. That. Not that it helped him any. Here's his body. Interesting. Select missions, 20 seconds. Like, do we have to be in a certain... I don't quite know how that works. Hang on, let me check the map. We're in the wrong part of the map. We should really be over here.
Redeploy point over there.
Check your mission. Alright, support request is in progress. You stay put while I zero in on your location.
So, like, your class-specific perks with regards to your weapons still play a factor, but they're not the be-all and end-all. Why are we... Oh, we did lose someone.
Heads up, reinforcements coming in hot. Get over to that waypoint.
Which waypoint? Okay. I've got my FOV set to at the moment. I did have it set to 120, and then I dropped it a little bit to 110.
Rally on that RV point. Got a vehicle transport over here. That area looks dangerous.
Gotta have a go there, surely.
Dropping. Black arm.
Oh, that didn't help.
Hostile shooter jumping into your area. RV on that position.
Got a bad feeling about that. Doesn't look good.
Missions disabled, okay.
Contact enemy infantry. Got enemy inside.
Oh, is that the redeploy station? That's what he was doing. Okay. grab that. Artillery strike, it's good to have. What else we got? PDW kits.
Eyes on a sniper.
Where? Where have you got eyes on the sniper?
Rally on that location.
Oh yeah, so you can move as well. We've got to go.
Come on!
Danger area. Use caution.
So I'm running outside the circle of the artillery strike, but that's encroaching. So now, yeah, I've got a little warning symbol coming up. Oh shit. I feel like they could put a bit more meat on, like, the kill streak. Probably shouldn't call them kill streaks. The strike packages. Shit. Let's get up the hill. That was freaking close.
Doesn't look good.
Any plates here? No.
You got it. Strike inbound.
Oh, I see it.
Reference grid. Need immediate fire support.
Yeah, you got it. On the way.
He's gonna burn.
Almost at the end game. Keep pushing. Got a danger point.
Somebody's got a strike on there right now. That'd be freaking ace. Which we do. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that was not bad. This freaking firestorm is pretty intense. Oh shit.
Enemy contact in my AO! Contact! Hostile troop sighted!
There's just a freaking line there. Getting bullied. That is a weird line effect. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Got enemy in sight.
It's not ideal.
Dangerous
Yeah, reloading.
I got you!
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Third place. Damn. I took a long time with that LMG to get a kill then, not gonna lie. I'm sure wins will come. Oh, it's an M... That was... M60, that's why. Unlocked a new carbine. Place the saw. So yeah, see. Like the way they've done the battle pass mechanic. Let's spectate this. Ooh. The way they've done the battle pass mechanic feels like, honestly, kind of like making the same mistakes that a lot of people have done in the past already. I don't know if they're persistent or available still once the season's over. Like, I hope they are. Or there should be a facility to do that. Very interesting. This is kind of recently has been my my first experience about how to manage somebody else's experience with battle passes and stuff like that, right? So I as part of my son's birthday present, I bought him Battlefield 6, and he's been getting stuck in and enjoying it. But I didn't get him the battle pass because he's got exams this year, right? And my thinking behind that was I didn't want him to be focused on grinding shit out in this game when he should be doing something else, right? It's that kind of mechanic. And I feel like if there was a way they could make battle passes and challenges and all that kind of stuff sort of respectful of people's time and get away from this sort of false metric of amount of time spent playing game equals joy and spending capacity. Like, it's a massive ask, but that would be my ideal. Right, and then we're back into like a pretty much empty lobby again. I mean, it's good that they show us how many players are in there, I guess. Anyway, that was RedSec. I think there's a lot to be enjoyed there. There's some fun to be had there. But what I might do, maybe even starting next week, what I might do is do one day focusing on the Battlefield side of it, and then another day focusing on the RedSec side of it. So that would be a couple of streams worth. But yeah, I'm impressed, like, genuinely. I still think there's some issues with matchmaking, but I think that's more inherent to the system that they've decided to saddle themselves with. Right, I have another look at Gauntlet. I think this is just a race to complete missions. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. We try to support. It's not bad. Played three games of RedSec now, so we had an 8th place, 6th place, and a 3rd place finish. And I think, I'm sure this is current gen and PC only, much like the Battlefield game itself. Let's have a look. 1. Avoid eliminate. Qualify in every mission to reach the final round and secure victory. Failure to complete objectives will result in termination of the operation. Objectives and locales will change with each new mission. Earn points by completing mission objectives, taking out opponents and reviving squad mates. Reinforcements. Should you lose a squad mate, a top performer from an eliminated squad will join... Wait, what? Should you lose a squad mate, a top performer from an eliminated squad will join your team? Oh, that's an interesting way to do it. If we ever get round to playing this game. Damn it. Okay. That's a shame. I will keep at it. I'm always recording gameplay. It may be that we just end up throwing up some of these as videos anyway, but I will try not to miss anything out. Shall we... The SAW 300 SC. I don't know. What is this? It's not an MP5. HK platform? Don't know. Guess we should give that a go, really, shouldn't we? Let's check it on here. Do want to go back to the car. Haven't really got any serious input on any of the weapons at the moment. I've been avoiding doing any XP boosting like the plague. I've dedicated a lot of time to sniping and getting the sniper rifle ready, just because that's one of my key passions in any first-person shooter game, but that's still in progress. Do want to revisit the M417. We've now unlocked the SG553R. SAW 300 SSC. This modular rifle and a subcompact 300 blackout round configuration favors closer range engagement. Modify. Yeah. Didn't I just actually unlock this though? What am I missing here? Hang on. Battle pass. Like, have I just unlocked a weapon variant of that and not unlocked it? I don't know. Alright, let's go try Blackwell Fields. Accidentally played this on a breakthrough map yesterday. So, but I've not tried the Conquest version. Let's give that a go. Probably a close quarters monster. Probably not ideal. Go and try it out anyway, I guess. It's got a torch equipped. Do you feel... Check this thing out. Don't know where I'm going. The weird freaking reticle.
Stay with me!
Feels like we got a lot. Oh, fucking hell. Somebody in that vehicle.
Need a medic! Objective Delta has fallen to the enemy. Need a medic! Need a medic!
See, so I got on like maybe like an hour before stream started just to warm up a bit, just double check some settings, just have another look at what they've done with the battle pass and all that kind of stuff. I just wonder if there's a little bit of an argument to say that there is such a thing as, I don't know, like in if you've got player bases like Europe and North America where it's saturated. You can probably accommodate tons of different game modes and portal lobbies and all that kind of stuff, and then still have some pretty decently active lobbies on sort of the main game modes. But I know in the multiplayer games, I did two breakthrough rounds and then did a third as well. Every single one of them was partially populated with bots. I don't mind that as a startup mechanic. I do have a bit of an issue with it if it's kind of the norm. Oh, that's for a close quarters weapon, that's pretty filthy. I do have a problem with it if it's okay. Okay, bad. Bloody hell, longest reload in the world. I do have a bit of a problem with it if it's just kind of the norm, if that's to be expected. I know PvE players at the moment in general are just completely up in arms. Because their portal experience has just been completely nerfed. It's a freaking tank. What am I going to do against a tank? Just bad language.
Let's move!
Could bore you to death with everything I could tell you about nodding donkeys. Yuck.
Medic! Fuck! Medic!
Just hang on. Just want to double check something here. Settings. Look at the state of my bloody control settings. All over the place. This is what it takes to negate the The sort of aim buffering problem.
Enemy forces have secured an advantage.
Keep working this. Yeah. Where? It's a weird map. Okay. Apparently I'm covered in freaking kerosene. It looks pretty. Stupid control setup. Oh, there we go. Got an ADS. And then pull the trigger. Let's change the fire rate. Go Delta. The fuck? Part of my issue is that the reason I ended up playing with people like Clarky and Green Machine and Denial, Bandit, just to name but a few. Oh, great. Was to get around the issue of playing a massive objective focused game, a massive team focused game, where the majority of players didn't really seem to care about objectives or the team. And that was over 10 years ago. So we've been friends for a long freaking time. But when I first started playing Battlefield 3, and just thought, oh well, I'll try and see if there's any players in Oceania that are actually sort of trying to work together or play the objective or anything. And that's how I met those guys. And it was awesome, really good. Because they did. And you could, because of the way the servers were set up then, it was very easy to just get into those games. Now, not so much. Don't know where I'm going. Hide here for a moment.
Our troops have captured Charlie.
I'm doing stuff. Enemy tank to my south.
Next support is needed.
Oh, I keep meaning to try and change the color of my compass.
Our troops have neutralized Echo.
It feels like there's no one in this fucking lobby. I changed my loadout as well. Just... like, thank God he was bad.
Fuck! I'm bleeding out! Medic!
It feels like I'm wrestling this thing every time I fire it, by the way.
Medic! Echo is under control.
But, like, all of this stuff is also really part of the reason why I'm not... It's part of the reason why I'm not focusing so much content-wise on Battlefield right now. Not that I don't still love the franchise, I really do. I really do want it to be good as well, but... It is rightly on a deserved hype train at the moment, but it is also rightly deserving of some criticism that most people just do not want to hear. So, I'm not gonna waste any time doing it. Oh, what the hell? Where is that coming from? There's no cover here. I feel like this is not the round to decide whether or not this is a good map, bad map or not. I feel really freaking exposed everywhere on this point. Tends to be an issue on most objectives in this game. Will I get a res?
Medic! Medic! Objective marked. Support the attack.
I mean, it's like, I don't...
Need a medic!
It always... Playing my lobbies quite often... More often than not. Not always. There are good players in my region. But more often than not, playing my lobbies feels like playing with a bunch of players that are completely disconnected from the events that are happening on their screen.
Fuck! Medic! Objective Delta neutralized.
Good. Right. Where is this freaking vehicle? Why did no one do that? There's like, how many engineers? Gotta take this freaking torch off this thing as well. Everyone's just staring at him. Now I'm getting shot in the back. What? Still one person here. Oh, for fuck's sake. He's right here. Oh my god.
bleeding out! Medic!
Move to attack the marked objective.
Okay, I got you.
Like it just like it. Good. Give him a thank you.
Hold on!
Exposure to fire here. Part of my sour grapes probably really does have a lot to do with the fact that there are just so many new players who are dealing with much bigger maps, dealing with extra mechanics that then don't know. Look at that view. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the view. Nice view. Dealing with a whole bunch of things that maybe they didn't have to think about before.
Let's go!
I'm going to go and kill this fucking thing.
Enemies are attacking objective Foxtrot. Our troops are still controlling the fight.
The fact that this guy's just sat here in their frickin' spawn doing nothing.
You're exiting the combat zone. Turn back now.
Wait, what did I just hit? There's a... Color me freaking unimpressed.
Foxtrot has been
I
lost.
think there's a spawn protection barrier there which he can shoot out from, but we can't shoot into, which feels pretty not right. Biting my tongue very, very hard there. Let's go there. Still can't request order. Tactical commander is actually not a bad solution towards helping that. But definitely not ideal. God damn this back here in the tank.
Fuck! Need a medic!
We now control objective Foxtrot.
Medic!
Great. Good. Fantastic. Now there's an attack helo.
Fuck! Medic!
Our troops are still controlling the fight.
I need to change my loadouts a bit for my vehicles. Definitely should have been updated by now.
Our troops are attacking Echo.
That looks like a wrecked tank.
We're attempting to capture Bravo.
Oh, the controls on this goddamn thing. Controlling any vehicle on the ground on controller is pretty horrendous. And last I checked, they still haven't updated the UI so that you can actually see what your changes are that you're making.
Charlie's under enemy control.
I don't know what to make of this map right now. Don't hate it. Oh. Did not go as quick as I thought he might.
We need the tech support on the mark objective. Fire! Enemy helicopter!
Up you come.
Enemy contact in my AO! Enemy helo! We're targeting objective Foxtrot.
Oh. Did not hit him. Like this lobby feels freaking flat. Yeah, great. Good.
Need a medic!
Oh, for
We've secured an advantage. Keep it going. Medic!
how many players are in the lobby? It's not even full. No. This makes it very hard.
Attention, attack support is needed on the marked objective.
How the fuck did that not hit? How did that not hit? I got damage assist off the first one. First and second one. Oh no. Okay, he's dead. That's good. That's pleasing. Just a bot. He's dead. Who got you? Give me a ping. Something.
You're gonna be alright.
Oh my god. Look at this. Look at the scope glint coming off of that. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's not cool. Ugh. I mean, just... This is a very weird freaking round. Ah, brilliant. Let's, just give me 1 second here. Don't know if this will work, but... Toxic little shitbag. Right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to the gents. I'll be right back. Yo, we're back. Right. Let me see here. That was, underwhelming. I've got positive vibes about the Battle Royale. Gauntlet we haven't been able to play through, so that's not good. Blackwell Fields felt a bit flat, but then we couldn't get into a full lobby just then. I kind of stay off the server browser at the moment because at this stage, we've all got stuff to unlock, like absolutely tons of stuff to unlock. So in that spirit, you can't really afford to sacrifice XP anywhere. It's a bit shit. Right, strike point. Fight multiple small-scale battles to control objectives and eliminate the enemy. Only get 1 life, so make it count. Right. What does it tell me that I need to unlock through Battle Pass Rogue Operations Tier 21? Why go to? Like I've done that. Totally done that. Hang on, I'm just gonna dash my game. 2 secs. There's a thing, or there has been a thing with the attachments where it doesn't unlock until you restart the game. I don't know if that's a universal thing or maybe it's tied into quick resume on Xbox. Who knows? Maybe it's just struggling? No. Blackwell Field Strike. We'll give this a go. Right. Support, customize. There we go. That's better. Basic. Flash hider. Break. Put that on for the moment. That's all we've got. Underbarrel. Yep. 30 round mag. There's a 36 round mag. What does this say for this suppressor? It's got subsonic rounds in theory, alright? I guess. Wait, I don't have that unlocked. Why is that? Yeah, okay. 2 times 1.75. Stay on that. Top accessory, red laser is fine. Do I have any camos yet? Oh yeah, all the camos are locked behind weapon masteries. Oh, one. Got any more? Any more for any more? Not sure how I unlocked this one, but anyway, it's there. Right, damage 33, rate of fire 600, 30 rounds in the mag. Let's... we on the carbine screen? Yeah. So rate of fire is a little on the low side. Bullet velocity is a little on the low side, but I mean, they're supposed to be subsonic rounds. Alright, well, let's just have a little play with it and then see what's what. Change this. Modify, we'll go with this one. Do one more round with this, and then I'm going to shift over to the M417, I think. That's good. So those changes still hold. I went back to this acoustic mine here. And you get 1 life. What the hell is this? High stakes. Oh, I feel like I'm in Sweat Central already. Dropped out of the live stream channel as well, apparently. Hang on, bear with me. Really wish it wouldn't. Is this search and destroy for the Battlefield community? this what we're looking at?
Target ready for capture. The objective is under enemy control.
Interesting.
The enemy wiped us out.
11 rounds?
Commence attack.
Why would you not?
Hang in there!
Hostiles control the objective.
I have no idea what the rules are for this, but...
Be advised, one enemy still alive.
I...
Capture the objective.
Okay. Don't fully know what the go is on this.
Commence attack.
Imagine search and destroy, but you can use a recon drone.
Infantry engaging!
One enemy still alive.
Something's not right here.
Hostile forces captured the objective.
I'm sure this will be really good when you get fully locked in squads that know what they're doing, but wow.
Initiate attack. Move on the target. Our troops wiped them out.
Feels odd. Like, I'm not in a desperate rush for a sweaty game mode at all these days, has to be said, but it looks like one exists. Whole different level of strat involved.
Contact! Enemy infantry engaging! One hostile left. All targets down. Good work.
I don't know what's going on. Like, if I could play Search and Destroy and all I had to do was look at people, that would be cool. Like...
Attack now. Move out. Objective is ready. One hostile remaining. All enemies neutralized. Victory is gold. One more win, and we have it. Target ready for capture. Your last soldier alive.
Interesting.
Hang in there. Hostile forces capture the objective. Weapons ready. Let's go. Objective is ready.
Somebody get on the point? Damn.
The point was secured by enemy troops.
I'm just going to finish this round out. Definitely not going to be playing this anymore. God damn it.
Hostiles control the objective. Fuck! Medic!
What a time to be dropping a game mode like this. Like, they're trying to hit everything all at once. I don't even know that they've actually got Conquest locked down, let alone Escalation, let alone Breakthrough. Like, the map design issues are still going. It's like shit. Oh my god. Freaking get out of my way. Jesus. Oh my god. Yep. It's down to the last round.
Stay with me! Let's move! Hostiles control the objective. Fuck, medic!
How did they not explain that this is the freaking weirdest sweat mode game mode in the world? Well, let's not do that ever again. That was just fucking hell. This is a weird fucking day. Very pleased for you if you're in a region where Battlefield is absolutely thriving, super populated, and it's good to go. Just not the case absolutely everywhere. Just fucking isn't. That's it. That's the main Battle Royale duos, Battle Royale quads, community experiences. No. Let's... All Out Warfare is just Conquest and Escalation. Closed Weapon All Out Warfare. this whole thing today is kind of why I'm loath to commit all my efforts and energies into Battlefield still. They have done such a great job on so many things, but it's still not there. It's still not fully there. If you're in good lobbies, busy lobbies, with players at least trying to play the objective, trying to work as a team, and you've got that experience on a regular basis, it's a complete world away from what we get.
Attack and target the objectives. Take ground and control it at all costs. Let's move. We've lost objective
We'll see.
Delta.
We just got to give it time, I think. We were in a lobby on this map. Played this map way too much, courtesy of this matchmaking system they've got. And like I'd say 2/3 of all the Conquest games we played last week were Operation Firestorm. I don't mind the map. I definitely do not love it that much. But even Clarky, who's normally so calm and balanced about everything, like he kind of lost it a bit. Because on our side, we were spawned over Alpha's side. All of our tanks and vehicles were up on that mountain there, which I've just marked. Alright, marker 3. They were all up on there and just trying to shoot across the map. That was the entire game. That's what my team was doing. We'll figure out how to deal with this squad. That's a bot.
Our forces are controlling the fight. Keep pushing.
Never played bots in Battlefield 3 and 4 because they didn't exist. Didn't play them in Battlefield 1 and 5 because they didn't exist. If we ended up having to queue for a lobby, we knew it'd be worthwhile because it meant the lobby was full. Might still be bad teams, but at least we knew the lobby was full. Tank just sat out the back here. Anyway, my frustration is it always feels like we're expected to just settle for less. And I feel like we shouldn't settle for less. I feel like we should raise the bar, not lower it. Literally in a round full of bots. Oh, that's because of that. Oh, I wonder where he went to.
Fuck! Need a medic!
Damn.
We've neutralized objective Bravo.
I'm finding it hard to justify stretching this to 4 hours, let alone multiple streams in a week right now.
We now hold objective Bravo. Nice one.
Straight off the bat, we said that unless they get official servers going through the server browser as a halfway house, then
We need defensive support and marked objectives.
the server browser will be populated with XP boosters galore, and it was. So they've had to roll that back, and now they've had to nerf XP gains in portal lobbies. Unfortunate side effect of that is that people don't want to play portal lobbies because everybody still has a ton of stuff to unlock, because the grind to unlock everything in this game is still so freaking heinous. And the argument will be that on paper everything is grand. Everything is cheaper, better, more stable, more optimized.
Taking objective Charlie.
Therefore, if we have any complaints, we're wrong and we should shut up.
Secured more objectives. Rally and counter.
What can you do? Double check something. He's right there.
Need a medic! We're gonna make it!
Bravo is under attack. Be advised, we no longer control objective Bravo. Be advised, the enemy now controls more objectives.
We are attacking objective Bravo.
They've made the interior to exterior visibility and vice versa way better. So that's good.
Objective Echo. I'm fucking hit!
Man. I don't actually know what's worse, because this is still, for all intents and purposes, a really good battlefield. There's a lot more to come with this game. maybe the player experience in my region will change. Five on the point. But there's some completely justified and understandable reasons why big multi-team games how did he survive that? We'll have a look to see how the next game plays.
Need a medic!
670 odd tickets though. Where's the timer as well? We had so many of these games time out as well. Bots. Not bots. Oh no, one bot. Yeah, this guy's got his TV up, his kids up. Hang on. I think I can do... that without too much hassle. Like the netcode hit reg problems exist in the game whether or not you're playing in your own region or not. It's just that if they appear, they're then exacerbated when you're playing out of region. So that's been fun. One thing that has been better is it will like prioritize matchmaking over region. So it does mean that if me and the other guys are playing and we're playing off the main rotation, it won't just keep them locked into my region, which was something that happened with Battlefield 2042. Does it constantly kick us? Does it constantly not roll over to the next match? 100% yes. Does playing lobbies like this and playing this game mode feel very tired straight up? Fucking 100% yes. Do I sound a little bit pissy about it all? Yes. Am I feeling a little bit pissy about it all? You fucking bet. It would be one thing if we were constantly getting into full maps on the on Battle Royale, but that's not even what's happening, evidently. I don't know that I've played a full lobby today, apart from the Battle Royale game we played earlier. Damn. Oh, that was a freaking tow missile that got us.
Objective Charlie.
The when we played this game on what day was it? It's a couple of nights ago, I think. Maybe Monday, Sunday even. It's a similar thing to this, where just no one was really trying anything. Just farting about. And this was where all of our team were up in vehicles on top of the mountain trying to snipe across the map with tanks. Anybody else was just having a freaking miserable time. And I put a message in the chat about it. I'm not going to repeat it because it's probably not worth repeating. But the message came back and said, dude, just chill out. It's just supposed to be a casual game. Like, okay. I get it. It's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to lead me into a fucking coma. Oh, that's pretty wild. I'm sure this will come good with the right attachments, but it's just early days yet. Did not like the variant that we got as part of the battle pass. That was not cool. But it's the still the same deal. I've had fantastic games in Battlefield 6. Had a fantastic time many times in Battlefield 6. But the amount of times that I spent like this it's way too high. And I don't know that people that didn't play any of the previous Battlefields up until 5 will really understand that, because if this lobby's feeling it a bit flat, which it is, you would back out and go look through the fucking server browser. And I'm fucking sick to death of my own voice talking about the goddamn server browser. I'm so sick of it. Absolutely up to the fucking eyeballs with it.
I need a medic!
Fully understand the financial and the technical reasons as to why we will never get that exact system back, because the hardware cost is just really ridiculously high. But they have to give some indication that they're working towards replicating the experience.
I'm hit!
God damn.
Be advised, we've lost control of Bravo. Need a medic! Right now!
The hell was that?
Targeting objective Bravo.
Hostiles now hold objective Alpha. Our attack on Echo is underway.
$206 tickets to 487, and it's suddenly starting to feel like it's coming alive. Great. Oh, where was he?
I'm fucking hit!
Further back.
I need a fucking medic! Medic!
Alright, we've secured Bravo.
Waiting to see if this bot will res me. And like part of my, I don't want to spend multiple streams a week complaining about stuff. I don't want to, really do just want to lock in as much as possible. There are much bigger things going on in the world right now that deserve people's attention as far as that kind of energy goes.
Objective.
Enemies are
The Battlefield community and most Battlefield developers will not care if the playing population of Southeast Asia is not enjoying this game as much. They just don't, they won't care. It just won't be a thing. Oh man.
Need a medic! I'm fucking hit!
We secured Bravo.
Still not full.
Bleeding out!
Still winning the fight. Get back and take control.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We have Bravo under attack.
Very frustrating. And I'm very sorry if I'm coming across as something of a miserable git right now, but the everyone's paid for a Lamborghini, but they just didn't want to put the engine in ours. That's kind of what it feels like. You can, there are, like, most of my favorite streamers are all putting in some excellent work into this game right now. They've got busy dynamic lobbies constantly, like all hours of the day, it looks like. And we've got this. See what this does. Has it broken matchmaking again? This happens a lot, where you get into a match, you play the match through to the end, you should then be match made into the next match, and it just doesn't. It just sits on this screen. I'm fairly certain most of the player base are not having these same issues. Every criticism I had of them sticking with this system, not really addressing the server browser issue, like it's all, everything has come true. It's all still there. These fundamental issues with the infrastructure, which are just pure impediments to the gameplay experience, are all still there. Let's give this one more go. There must be some way they could detect whether people are abusing the XP system in the in Portal, so that we could at least play like we have. Not that I think anyone's going to want to play it anymore, but we have our own server essentially. But now look at the career progression. You get 150% for completing the match. Everything else, nothing. Absolutely nada. We found that out the painful way because we got into like a 3,000 ticket lobby over the weekend whilst they were putting these changes together, and got no weapon progression out of it at all. After like a full hour of gameplay, and obviously you can imagine what the freaking KDs were like. They were up there, but okay, strike point is freaking weird. I'll have to see how that plays out. That's probably like I could see there being some interesting stuff around that as a sort of Battlefield equivalent of search and destroy. Got some pretty powerful tools in there straight off the bat. That's where the CDL sort of self-polices itself quite well. Don't know what. We'll try one more round of Conquest. I'm not giving up on this game. I'm not at all. I might call it slightly earlier than not today. I really was not expecting to be waiting so long to get sort of a fuller stream schedule going. It's not entirely down to the state of the game or the matchmaking, as we're seeing here. But having said that, it's not giving me a huge amount of incentive to just drop everything else and then focus full time on this, right? It's just not. And it's shit. And like, I feel bad when I'm around the rest of the guys at the moment because they're loving it. And I'm just, I feel like I'm bitching and moaning about it constantly. Because if the other issue is if we do get into the games regularly, after a certain amount of time, I don't quite know why this happens, but after give it a couple of hours, hit reg just disappears. Maybe the patch has fixed that, but I've just not been able to tell today. So good. And like, I'm not the only one airing some frustrations with it. I think, like, as per usual, the Battlefield community is never united on anything. Lots of people have got other complaints. People, I didn't realise that the PvE side was so invested, but they really are. They're really upset with the way things have played out. Kind of don't blame them, but I kind of knew that was going to be a problem straight off the bat. Hit reg, netcode, that's definitely been a common theme on feedback that I've seen for this game. Some of that we might see some improvement on. I think dispersion and bloom has been mostly fixed. And here you'll see the solution. So now, because they couldn't fill the lobby, they're populating it with bots. That's the evolution from 2042. If this is 2042, we would have just sat there for ever and ever and ever. So their solution now is to populate it with bots, and then away we go. Let's have a look. Let's see what the numbers are. 23 out of 32. What ranks have we got? The bots have ranks. 9 21s. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Miss Jarl, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm not in a good mood. I have to apologize in advance. I don't. All of my statements, probably like the past hour and a bit, have been particularly cheery. Fortunately, I'm late today because the US, and especially my local power grid, is only somewhat more reliable than the South African one. Don't you worry. Whenever you turn up is the right one to turn up. It's just been a very what's the word I'm looking for? Slightly less than optimized day streaming Battlefield today, let's put it like that. Although I don't envy your power grid much. Worth it. Killed it. It died. I hope you're keeping well, Mr. I hope you've had a good start to the week, regardless. I'm not sure where you came in on that. I do want to stress that I'm not giving up on this yet. Not by any means, but they're making it very difficult to get through it on a regular basis. And this matchmaking system seems to be showing up its flaws across the game. We had near dead lobbies in RedSec, the new Battle Royale. We've had bots filling every other game mode that we've been in since. This is not my Battlefield. Made even more frustrating by the fact that it's obviously, when it's fully populated, it's just a world away from what we're experiencing here right now.
You're leaving the AO. Return to combat.
My teammate is sitting in spawn with a support pack and a sniper rifle behind a shield. So yeah, I'm not in a good mood either due to having to recover from the aforementioned issue. Local power grid is poorly managed. I've actually missed some streams or parts thereof due to it. Yeah, that's electricity, water, and the internet. People tend to undervalue those things until they no longer have them. Like what? The state of this game. Came in right when you were declaring that you were having issues but weren't giving up on this game yet. Yeah. I just, like, you know, we've had the experience where when we lock in, it's you know, with a squad, and I'm able to like get onto busy lobbies, and that's great. But at the moment, best I can hope for if I'm playing solo is like on the weekend we'll have busy lobbies. Don't quite know what the matchmaking logic is like here. And by here I mean Asia, not just Southeast Asia. My guess is that if you're in China, where you've got quite a healthy population of players, they'll be concentrating on grouping those guys together. Same thing in Japan, same thing in Korea, same thing in India. And then when it gets closer to Singapore, which is surrounded by a multitude of much smaller countries and differing player bases and all that kind of stuff, it's just doing the best it can, which is this. And I'm finding it very frustrating. And I don't even have the solution of Portal to hand at the moment because of the XP system. I could have played all of this time in Portal and not changed rank or unlocked any attachments. So, which maybe we could argue that shouldn't be a thing, but for 2.5 hours of gameplay, that's, and it's supposed to be a thing, it's pretty painful. I'm not feeling the drive to sort of push and grab and scream and kick and drag people along. Because I have been doing that when I've been experiencing this playing solo. And people just don't. I could go and cap Fox all on my own. Probably Echo as well, maybe. No one else would spawn there. No one else would turn up. Rest of the squad. My squad mate here. This goddamn genius. Probably be none the wiser. And if we're also being completely honest, they're probably doing innocent things like trying to do challenges that don't do anything to help the gameplay experience. Round and round we go. Fuck it, I'm sick of listening to my own voice and all of this stuff. I really am. We'll see how we go time-wise. My reasons for not locking in a sort of a 3-day schedule this week are not entirely related to this game. We'll see. My ideal scenario is that we spend at least a day playing Battlefield and at least another day playing RedSec. I think that would be pretty cool. Just don't know whether the game will support that right now.
I need a fucking medic! Okay. Forces have maintained control of the fight.
See, that teammate of yours is exactly why these large-scale modes, Conquest and Breakthrough, need to have locked weapons. I wish EA DICE had listened on that point and all the other gameplay ones. They may have to. We're over 500 tickets down. We're about to get locked out. I don't want to. It's just a miserable experience. I don't know if you caught the bit where I said that earlier. It feels like everyone paid for a Lamborghini, but they didn't bother putting the engine in ours. So we've still technically got a Lamborghini, we just can't drive it. And that's what it feels like. Insert favoured car here. Our burger is all bun and no patty. Of course, you know, after he got over his shock, he probably went straight to report you instead of following you forwards. I don't understand why guys like that can't at least follow the front lines. This is apparently a casual game, so I've been told. It's not. And like, honestly, if I complain about this stuff online, I literally just feel like I'm I'm the crazy guy at the end of the road with a trolley full of empty plastic bags and maybe a dead cat or two in there as well, just waving his fist at the air to, like, that's what it feels like. I literally have not queued, I have not been put match made into this map for an entire week. Because of the way the matchmaking and the map rotation's been working on this. A week. At least, if not more. I'm going to see what this does. If this populates with bots again, I'm going to leave and try another playlist. I've got a feeling it's going to not go well. And then probably will wrap up a little early today, but what I will do is I'll try and get a game of the Battle Royale in so that you can see that. It's a very weird thing to feel so despondent about a game like this, but I'm doing some pretty disgustingly evil... Oh no, I'm faced with some really difficult work in general outside of this right now, and have been for a few years now. And that's, you know, it's like it's necessary work and it's all voluntary before fucking local government comes at me. I'm fully aware. But and it's populating with bots again. Fuck. Just can't. Mr. It's not that casual, yeah. It's not a milsim. Like, it's not a milsim, but I mean, it's like, I don't know what, you know, I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. What you're witnessing here is what would have happened 10 years ago if I'd not had the option to go and jump into the Australia-New Zealand lobbies, right? And actually go and find some other like-minded players. If I'd been left with this as my only option as an experience, I would have thought, oh, well, that was fun for a bit, but the multiplayer is kind of meh. I'll do the campaign. Nah, I'll go play something else. Let's see if that happens. Probably not. We'll see. I don't know. You can see where this game should be, and you can see where it is right now. And it's a gulf. It's an absolute million miles apart. And unless you're experiencing it the way we are, you'll be listening to everything that I'm saying and going, Christ, that guy's fucking miserable. I wish he'd shut the fuck up. I get it. Kind of wish I would shut the fuck up as well. Sick of complaining about Battlefield. Really am. Okay. Right. Where are we? 3:44 my time. I will try. Let's try and get a decent, halfway decent round of RedSec in, so that's on record as well. We did have audio issues. That's a good comment. We did have audio issues right at the start of this stream as well, so if you do happen to go back and watch it, I apologize for that. There was a Windows update like half an hour something like that, right before stream started. And as per usual, that messed everything up. Mr. Jar, I want to make a joke about everyone else having gotten beef, chicken, fish, or even veggie patties, but you got served mystery meat.
Hello?
Yeah. I don't want mystery meat. Nobody wants mystery meat. And these players here, when you see these ranks this low, these are all people that are just coming to play the free-to-play version, right? They've not been playing the main game. So up at the top, you see it says 80 players required, and that's sort of slowly populating. Now we have a minute. And if it maxes out at 100, it will go to 10. So weird. We don't have any loadouts for this. I don't know what
Hello?
the favorite weapons setup is. I am hearing this guy on comms. I'm not going to get on comms. Being super careful with that right now.
Get ready. Approaching the jump window. Locate and eliminate all enemy shooters deploying across the area. All support is dead, so stay alert.
Hello? Hello?
Clear the jump. Go with your discretion.
Going to listen to them like a dirty lurker there.
Hello?
Get over to that waypoint!
So right now, don't really have control of anything. And then as soon as the shoots come out, then we're away. Maybe not the best place to put us.
Hello?
Oh my god, I might literally have to mute my team.
Heads up. Mission updates just came in.
Fuck. Hello?
What's making that noise? Do you feel a little so? So do I.
Get to that happy point!
Problem is, mood I'm in at the moment is I'm liable to bite someone's head off that doesn't deserve it, quite honestly.
People here.
I feel like a facility like this would have more goodies.
Got a new mission ready. Heads up. Got a new mission incoming. Check your briefing.
Can I actually move around the map, or can I not?
Got a vehicle transport over here.
Okay, wait.
Contact enemy infantry in
Pan is okay. Okay, the map is bit of an odd experience.
Hello? I don't like the look of this.
Fuck off.
Contact! Enemy infantry engaging!
Okay, na, bro.
Hostile jumping onto your position.
Let's just
You've got a new mission on the way. Review your briefing.
do that.
Hostile dropping near your location. Help's on the way. Watch their back.
God damn it.
Medic!
The
Ah, fuck! Medic! Medic!
oh, I got finished. Finished with the oh god. Didn't know you could do that. Sledgehammer finisher. Didn't Battlefield 2042 fill with bots anyway? Was it that the bots there only filled above the minimum player number to start, and now they'll begin to fill even below that if the waiting time gets too long? Yeah, that's exactly it. So if you had a 32 players required to start, you got 32 players, and then everyone else would populate with bots. I'm guessing the theory is now that you can...
Get yourself squared away.
You can, oh, shit. Is that you could, in theory, spawn in with one person in the game.
Enemy landing near you. Make 'em pay.
And then after a, it feels like maybe 2 to 3 minutes. After no one else has joined after 2 to 3 minutes, then it will spawn in.
Got a new mission for you. Details on your map. Hostile shooter jumping into your area.
Then it will spawn in the rest with bots.
Your current position is going to be overrun by NXC. Don't linger.
Not crazy about seeing these guys again.
You have a hostile jumping onto your position.
Holy shit.
Your site's been wiped out. Don't get hung up on it.
Where are we? By the way, I did get a chance to check on the Japanese server situation thanks to some of the VTuber girls from there whom I watch, and it's just barely functional at about double your fill rate. Really? This is like this is crossplay as well, right? I don't know what more evidence people need to see that this doesn't work. or if they're just going to continue, like, it's the constant, like, turning of a blind eye is, I find, well, I'm frustrated about that on so many levels, as you well know, Mistral, outside of gaming as much as anything else, but I'm just supposed to sing the plaudits of this game, but turn a blind eye to the fact that essentially can't really play it. Right? I can play a quarter of the experience, essentially. And it's like, you know, that's the experience if we're, so now, match made out of a finished game, now we're back into main rotation again, or should be. Level 2, that's a brand new player as of today. Yeah. So crossplay is enabled. It is literally limited to current gen and PC. So Xbox One is out, PlayStation 4 is out, so that's definitely not a thing. I don't know if that still applies to this particular game mode. This is still a long waiting time, even... Yeah. That's better, I guess. I don't want to be playing Battle Royale. Is the other thing. It seems that the Asian matchmaking regions, let's be honest, it's not right to call them served regions anymore, are too fragmented to work well in EA DICE's algorithm. Yeah, probably. Very much so. Like, I don't know that, I don't know that there's any less players in this region at all. In fact, I suspect it's probably quite a healthy player population. If you went from... Like, if you took the expanse of India to China, right? Maybe include it all the way up to Japan.
You've got unknown shooters inbound, so consider everyone down there a threat. Stay alert for updates.
Right, one more round of this before we wrap up. I'll try and make it a good one. No promises. I'm feeling...
You're greenlit to jump. Time to get dirty.
murderous.
Make your way to that point.
Oh yeah, they have dropped last gen support. Contact close. God damn, that thing was wild. They are not the game is no longer on PS4 and Xbox One. That's for definite. Sorry if there was any misunderstanding on that. That was my point.
Danger sighted.
The crossplay is enabled, and the only thing that there might be some concession on is the fact that anybody playing on PS4 and Xbox One can't won't be in the Battlefield matchmaking ecosystem, right? But even then,
Get yourself squared away. Squad is working out there.
honestly, if they found some sensible way to manage the XP system in Portal, it would solve all of my problems. And that's me actually speaking up for Portal. Would you believe?
Hostile dropping to your location.
Position back. Still fire. Come on.
Yeah, you got it. On the way.
Oh, sure. Yuck. I'm assuming... Hang on.
You've got a friendly rejoining the fight.
Controller... I've had to absolutely bastardize my control settings just to try and get around the buffering situation. Oh. The aim acceleration just then was wild. And like literally the first messages I got this morning were, oh yeah, so and so played the game. They had a really good time with it, with this game mode. Part of a full squad, of course, but even then, I'm feeling pissy, and I'm sick of feeling pissy as well. Why can't I go down this? Bloody hell. It took way too long. And it's like it's also not fair. There's like this is I think could be a really good battle royale. It's just I don't like I don't mind playing it, but I don't really want to be playing it. It's not my first choice. Where are the loot boxes? Seriously, why? I just need weapons. Shotgun. I feel like I'm being trolled.
Way to deliver.
I feel sorry for the guys when we are matchmaking together and they get dragged into my lobbies, because it seems to really not play well for a lot of them right now. I don't know that I even want to carry that shotty. Smoke grenade, no. Running around with a Chris Vector. Take that. Let's take this as well. It's quite a nice sight. What scope is this? Don't know how I feel about it being fully randomized weapons. I mean, at the very least, you can say that if it's the same for everyone, then that's fair in its own way. So yeah, it's like the caustic efforts of atomized consumerism have succeeded in herding everyone into only looking out for number one, to the point now that they don't even want to hear any differing opinion. In so many ways. So many ways. Being right or actually having a good point counts for nothing.
Details incoming. Stand by and be ready.
Did they drop any gear? Oh no, here. PDW.
Heads up. Check
Should be able to repair this.
Heads up. Got a new mission incoming. Check your briefing. Weapons drop about to hit the ground. Where's the good news?
Quick question, does RedSec have in-game voice callouts like Apex Legends? That system is praised for its ability to reduce the need for voice comms to a large degree. I'm surprised it's not copied. Yeah. I mean, it's obviously... Let's see...
New position. Good now.
I think it does. I would expect there to be a lot of stuff, lessons learned from Apex Legends in here. The weapon system definitely feels like it. The deployment system definitely feels like it. Look and feel...
Stop them before they stop.
He's
Lots of shooters out there. Stay on target.
good to go.
Make your way to that point. Move to that location.
I got a contact here. Well, alright. I'll go and try and do the mission, I guess. Ooh. That was not a lot of time. Where does my demolition charge go?
Secure beacons are marked. Now the morning team grabs. Quicker they calibrate.
Contact! Hostile troop sighted!
Nice.
Fire! Got a dangerous spot here!
Hey, got it. Strike inbound.
Are these bots or are they live players? Please don't be bots. Don't know if friendly fire is on in this as well either, but I don't intend to find out. Where'd he go? I think we will have fun in this battle royale. I think that will, I think there's some good, interesting things about it. I think there's some things it could do better. It may just be a question of getting used to new mechanics and stuff like that. But there's enough meat on the bone here for definite.
Hang in there.
Bear with me.
Let's rally on that RV point. Move.
Somebody over there.
Custom weapon box marked. Doesn't look
Custom weapon drop. So does this mean I can call in my own weapons? Should try that.
good. Let's rally on that RV point. Move.
Something just flashed up. It's like, why do we keep pinging vehicle trailers? What does that do? So maybe we can... So maybe all my effort into unlocking my sniper is not gone completely wasted. Where are we? Like I said, the hyperfragmentation of the Asian matchmaking region is just exposing flaws in EA DICE's North American and EU-centric coding assumptions that they seem to not see the profit in adjusting for. Yeah. Well, they're quite happy to take our money.
Check your mission.
And then if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. That's kind of the...
Got a dangerous spot here.
So I've got 6 plates. Squad wipe.
Enemy numbers are dropping. Back off.
10 squads. Okay. Right, what was the second question there? How close to a copy of the last version of COD Warzone would you say RedTech is, and do you have enough experience with Apex to judge how many elements it borrows from there too? Yeah. Like I haven't played any serious amount of Apex Legends for maybe couple of years.
Doesn't look good.
There's a mortar right there.
Area doesn't look good.
So the weapon mechanics, if we can get custom weapons, then that's sort of the equivalent of getting custom loadouts. So that would be something.
Romeo Delta point marked.
Shouldn't really be rubbernecking on top of the, like I'm an easy shot.
I don't like the look of this.
Like I was saying. So the weapon system looks like it borrows... The weapon and armor system looks like it borrows a little bit from... Shit. Hang on, shit is hitting fan at the moment.
That area looks bad to me.
Oh, come on. Snipers feel very underpowered at the moment, which is no doubt by design. One down. Finished. It's getting rezzed. Oh, shit.
Medic! Medic!
Hey, look at me. You stay with me.
Oh, God, the fire is freaking intense. I mean, the fire feels like Firestorm, funnily enough. Go figure. Where are they? This feels like a custom weapon. Hate this scope. Hate this reticle. Shit.
Contact enemy infantry. I'm not kidding about that.
This fucking weapon is terrible. It's so bad. Do not have huge number of rounds to play with either.
Just you and one other squad left. Finish the job.
Contact enemy infantry. Reposition, move now.
First win. Hey. Better to end on a good note, right?
Any second.
Yeah, so, okay, right, hang on, let me catch up on these notes. Well done, team. Good shit.
Good job. All of you.
Thank you for rescuing my... what little sanity I had left today on this stream today. I apologise to anyone watching this now or later for complaining so much about the state of things right now with this game, but it's feels like we took many steps forward with Battlefield 6 and still left our asses exposed. Let's put it like that. Just playing half-empty lobbies in Battlefield against bots is not what I want to be doing. The gameplay experience, when it's good, Still fantastic. When it's bad, it seems to be getting a little bit worse. Battle Royale, very impressed. Honestly, overall, RedSec's got some meat on the bone, so that's pretty good. We did win that one. We did. And I did some stuff. I did stuff. Right, hang on. Let's go quit to menu. Let's catch up on these comments before we go. How close to a copy of the last version of COD Warzone would you say RedSec is, and do you have enough experience? Yeah, okay. That's before everything went haywire. That's what I was answering last time. The weapon system and the deployment system, like the parachuting spawn deployment system, is all very heavily Apex Legends influenced. I think their concession to Warzone and many other Battle Royales is that I think there are specific points on the map, which this is a clever way of doing it, rather than being able to, rather than having a buy station where you go and buy a loadout, you have to just go to a loadout drop point. Right, so I think I'll need to test this at some point. I think what you can do is you can set up your favorite weapons and you can set them up for RedSec, and then you go to, I'm guessing they're randomized around the map. You go to one of these custom weapon deployment stations, and then you can call in your weapons there. I'm assuming you can call in as many as you want, but it will probably send up a flare or give some other sort of notification to people around you. Very likely. So there's a little crossover between Apex Legends and Warzone there. Visually, reminds me a lot of Al Mazrah, in a good way. I liked Al Mazrah. I thought Al Mazrah was a good map. In terms of how it plays, the pace feels a lot faster. I don't know if that's just because everyone's still sort of bunny in the headlights a little bit. So that's definitely a potential thing. What else is there? Redeploy. The redeploy system is a little bit different. It reminds me more of like Fortnite. I can't remember if I think there were redeploy stations in Apex Legends. So again, if you need to redeploy a downed teammate, you need to go to a specific spot on the map and call them in from there. And then it's 2 deaths and you're done. There is no fight back mechanic. There's no gulag. So that's not a thing. But yeah. I feel like there's a few things where they could give it a bit more oomph. Like, not... We would have called them kill streaks, but they're strike packages. Artillery strikes, air strikes, all that kind of stuff. That's really good. But yeah. I'm impressed with RedSec. RedSec is good. Really disappointed with the rest of Battlefield today is just more the concern. Played the new map for Conquest earlier, and that was... I can't really say whether the new map, this Blackwell Fields, I can't really say whether or not it's actually any good or not, just because the lobby I was in was just half empty and freaking terrible. It's really, really damaging my experience of the game, is the state of my half-empty lobbies, and if I'm lucky I'll get a full lobby, but they will still be bad. Let me catch myself there. They will still look and play like they're very new Battlefield players, right? That's the impression I get, and that's not fun. It's just completely different to two teams actually fighting out a battle, funnily enough. Okay, Not to specifically call out Andrew Wilson, he's not the worst gaming exec, and actually giving back to the communities of his franchise, especially Command and Conquer. But you know, he pitched RedSec as Warzone plus Apex. Yeah, I mean, and it makes sense. Like with Vince Ampella and Respawn Entertainment under your purview, why not? I mean, you would just borrow from those experiences where you've got them. Yeah, I've seen the vehicles in action. I did run a Black Hawk around the map for a good long while last night. And my gunners got about 12 kills between them. So the vehicle element is definitely interesting. Tanks in the end zone are a real concern, apparently. So like having like customized loadouts. I mean, my go-to for pretty much every game at the moment has been to go engineer, just because of the threat of vehicles. I could see that becoming a thing. Yeah, so we actually got our first win. Hooray. It was half-baked, but hell yeah. Okay, and where else are we? Battlefield 6 is technically sound in many of its internal fundamentals, but still held back by poorly thought out SBMM/EOMM. Yeah, see, I don't know whether or not they're strictly going for those mechanics per se, or whether they've locked in those particular kinds of algorithms. Let's be honest, let's not put it past them, right? But definitely just general matchmaking in terms of ping and player population and experience. If there is no SBMM and this is the result, that's kind of painful. Who knows? It's just not good. Whatever the system is right now, it's not good. What we had before, all the way up until Battlefield 5, was self-determination. This lobby's feeling a bit shit. Let's go see if there's any other lobbies that are full or half full, and we'll go play in those ones and see if they're any better. We just do not have that anymore. It's gone. Done. Dead. Gonzo. Dunzo. Dusted. Kaput. Finito. How many more ways can I say it? It's rubbish. It really is rubbish. Really not happy about it. Server browsers are necessary for a reason. PvE should have been a separate co-op mode. Agreed on that front, very much so. I feel sorry for the PvE players feeling like they've been robbed. At the same time, I have no sympathy for people that were boosting their XP on weapons and all that kind of stuff. Like, I've got 100+ hours in the game already now, easily. And I don't have any weapons fully mastered out yet. And that's not for lack of trying either, I might add. But that's how painful the XP grind is as well. It's just a lot of things adding up to, like, just a not good experience. That I'm sure that's next on their list of things to do, so. Do they not have the same tiered levels of XP that can be earned in Portal based on how much the settings have been altered from the defaults? That seems to work in Battlefield 2042, just disable it for PvE. No. I'll show you where we're at. Like, if we could just, like, believe it or not, if we could just run our own server or join other people's, it would solve a lot of headache. So this is we've only got the one. We've not even run it yet, really. So before, when you're setting this up on the back end on the website, it will tell you when you've made too many changes, and it will now not give you maximum XP, right? Okay, so all we've done on this is exactly what it says, is full rotation of all the maps, conquest, class locked weapons, and that's it. Those are the only conditions we set. Before, these used to be all ticked over on the right here. Hang on, where's my mouse? Over on the right here, this all used to be ticked. And now all you get is a 150% match completion reward. And that's it. Everything else, nothing doing. No gains. No weapon unlocks. No nothing. And it's, you know, so why would you play it? Unless you've already, you know, once we get to the stage where everybody's unlocked everything already, then sure, you know, who cares? We'll just go in for the experience. But right now, whilst people are still trying to unlock weapons and attachments and figure out what they like, what they don't like, what gadgets they want, what gadgets they don't want, all that kind of stuff, why would you play in Portal? And like, you know, this is near enough a vanilla server setup, and we're penalized on it already. So it's an absolute freaking mess. I wish I could convey how the things you're saying are translating to equations in my head that quickly reveal where the gaps in the code are that you're falling through when the game fails to deliver. Well, in my mind, all I'm seeing is you're doing, you know, the beautiful mind meme? That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing happen. I can hear the computations going. That's all right. You can explain it all to us on the next one. There will be a next one. I'll be back. We are very early days yet. We're not even through the first month of this game. Part of my frustration is that I know how good this game, I know how good the experience in this game can be under the right conditions. But they make it so hard for you to achieve the right conditions. Right? I shouldn't have to rely on Clarky or Green Machine or Denial or even Sedge or Horse or any other new players that we've now got coming to play with us. I shouldn't have to rely on them getting on so that I can have a good experience with this game. I should just be able to do it. But that's not happening. There's no reason to force and fragment the matchmaking this way unless you're trying to manipulate the results at least a bit for some reason, I'm afraid. Even region selection or combining would help. Yeah. Yeah. Seems extreme regarding the XP, considering how few changes you made. Hopefully they reduce that particular degree of nerfing. Yes, that's how it works, actually, which I recently found out is actually a rare trait to have. Oh, for real? That's freaking cool. I didn't know you could get in Cooler Mistral. That is really freaking cool. I quite like that. Anyway, right. I'm not going to force it, not on stream at least. I will still muscle on. I'm constantly like capturing everything that I'm doing, so on the off chance that I think there's something worthy of repeat viewing, I'll put that up as a video as well. This stream at the very least will be back up for next Wednesday, so we'll try it again. If between now and then we see a big shift or an improvement in the way the matchmaking is working or the overall experience is working in terms of lobbies and gameplay and more general stuff like that, then sure, we'll get an extra stream up. And of course, you know, let's not forget there are other things outside of Battlefield that we'd like to cover, but really like to get a couple of Battlefield streams running a week minimum. Just a couple would be nice. And Strike Point is a weird experience. That was a weird one to sort of wander into blindly. Most sweaty game modes are, but that was a particularly weird one. Interested to see how that plays out. Not something that I'm desperate to get into at all. But we'll see. We'll see. It's unfortunate you have to go early today. I was also doing a bit of a deep dive into Microsoft's future Xbox strategy earlier before the power went out and came to some sadly dire prognostications. Jeez. Yeah, I can well imagine why as well. But okay, hold that thought. Right? Hold that thought. Let's see how it pans out for next week. I'm going to keep muscling at this game, come hell or high water. And then obviously, I'm still keeping everything ticking over on my main channel as well, but squeezing that all in between all the extra volunteer stuff that I'm doing as well. So, bring it to the next stream. If I get a good sense that things are moving in the right direction for this, I will get a stream up early for Tuesday. Wednesday will always be locked in, but it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday in that order. So, it looks like Wednesdays are going to be their update days as well. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you there for now today, because I don't want to force it through any more than we have to. I'm just going to go find a pillow to quietly scream into. Mental visualization, like the equations in one's head or such other envisionings, are quite helpful, but rather rare for people to have. Somewhat overrepresented in media. I thought they were. I love that. Like, I love the fact that people can actually do that. You know, the one I really like is when you're seeing like 7 or 8 year old kids using a mental abacus. And then they're just sort of going full tilt on these insane calculations. Brilliant. I love it. Did I see the new Bolgun 2 trailer? I did. I have got it on my radar to try and get some coverage on that as well at some point. The Sisters of Battle, the Adeptus Sororitas, I'll go. I think that's freaking awesome. Can't wait. The right. Okay. I apologize, anybody watching this later, if I feel like I've been like a completely grumpy git today. The main reason for me being really grumpy today is because I was feeling really grumpy. The disparity between what this game is and what it could be is maddening to me right now. I love Battlefield. I love it so much. I want to go full tilt, full send every round, and I am not being enabled to do that. And that is frustrating the hell out of me. Absolutely destroying me. But anyway, on that happy positive note, we'll just wait and see what we get for next week. The visualization is very helpful for so many things. I didn't even know it was a pretty rare advantage until recently. All power to you. You missed most of the grousing, I guess, due to the power outage. Yeah, probably lucky. If anything, the positive bit where I was quite chipper and happy, that was right at the start when the sound wasn't working because of the Windows update. So it's just one of those days. So I do agree with your frustrations you just expressed there. Yeah. Yep. Right. I'm going to love you and leave you there for today. And for this week, unfortunately. Stay frosty, stay safe, be very good to each other at all times, please. I hope you all have a very good weekend. We'll be back next week. I will try and get next week's schedule up and running as soon as I can. I will try and do my damnedest to find out some way or another to actually get this game working for us in a reliable way, on a regular way. And then see where we go from there. I am indeed. Just too much else going on. Externally. You in particular are more than well aware of my volunteer activities at the moment, and they're yeah, taking up some time, more time than usual at the moment, just because I'm helping cover some stuff. Okay. let's go. Until next week. Next Wednesday at the very latest. I'll be try and be earlier. We'll catch you soon. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers for now.